Ohio. Good morning, dolls. Welcome back to the dollhouse. How y'all doing today? How's it going? Guys, are you ready? Are you fucking ready? Are y'all ready for some lore talk? Hello? Well, hi, Vixen and Kino. Technically first to chat. Not first because Vixen did redeem an oh hi. So I do believe Vixen was here first. Also, Ryan, thank you so much for the 46 months. One of the OGs. Oh shit, I gotta quiet down. Baby's still awake. He's rolling around in his bed. Get comfy, Bubba. Get comfy. Have a good lurk. Sloppy Jim. Oh, hi, fake boy. Hi, guys. I'm the readiest. Oh, hi, petite. Hello. Channel redeems don't appear in chat history. No, they do not. Maybe we should have something react on screen for an oh, hi. I don't know. Or maybe not. Maybe it's fine. We're gonna do some doodles today, talk about lore. I want to get your guys' opinions on some things. And I want to do some art. I just kind of want to hang out and chill and do something relaxing and creative because I've been pushing so hard. I've been so stressed this week, and I still feel it in my shoulders. I still feel it. So I do have more translation work queued up, but I do want to get some creative stuff in today and chit chat some more about this lore thing because I'm getting really excited about it. And I hope you guys are too. Let's go. So, why does it do that every time? Why does it do that? That's so strange. I have a question for y'all, and I also have some thoughts that I had after last stream that I would like to share with you guys too. So, if you missed it, over the past couple streams, we've been talking a little bit about lore and how even though it's been more than 5 years since I started VTubing, I'm interested in getting some lore going. I'm interested in finally being a proper VTuber. The lore, we were not talking about the Lorax, to be clear. Kino is doing a goof and a gaff. No, but what we did talk about, we were talking about some inspiration that I was having, things about my personal experiences in my actual real life, the things that have influenced me growing up, what this stream means to me and to the greater community, and how that can all be kind of tied together with this exploration of lore through this storytelling. It is time for lore. Wait, no, I misread my notes. So, before I will recite to you the deep lore, I was there when it was written, because I'm writing it right now. I have a question, and I'm wondering if I should wait for more folks to filter in before I ask this question. Or, actually, you know what? I'm going to write it out in chat, and we're going to pin it so people know what the discussion topic is. How about that? Alright, this is what I want to ask. I have some thoughts about what I want my new persona to be. It's not 100% set in stone, but I have some very important ideas for it. Hi, Lorelai. And here's the thing. Because I don't feel like I'm one of the kind of more typical VTuber folks, and I'm not in certain circles of VTubing that seem to kind of define the meta, you know? I know that a lot of folks keep their VTuber designs secret until they're complete and ready to be debuted, right? Now, I don't know if that's something I want to do, but if it's something that the community at large would enjoy more, like, because this re-debut, this revamp thing is not going to be happening for another 2 years probably. So it'll be a long time coming. So I'm wondering, do I start designing it? Like, do I start actually making art of this version of me? Yeah, because here's the thing. I need more time to work on things. I don't know, maybe sooner, but like, I don't have all the time that I like to stream. I'm doing very brief streams right now. And my goal is for when Wiggles is around 3 years old, he's able to go to preschool. And so, excuse me, when he does that, ostensibly I'll have more time to stream and do my creative stuff. I don't know what would change in our lives and in our routine before that point to allow me to do more. I don't know, like, maybe he would play more independently, but like, I don't think I'd be able to stream unless hubby is like awake. And if he's awake, it's probably afternoon, and I don't know if that time slot works well for the folks who are here consistently. I'd say keep secret and drip it over the years, mega low-key. Here's my problem. I'm really bad at keeping secrets. I'm really bad at it. And when I get, especially if I'm excited about a thing, it's like it's bursting from me, even though it's not ready. You know what I mean? It's like I wanna talk about it. I wanna show you what I'm thinking. But at the same time, I'm like, maybe it would be more fun if I just kept it secret. But then I don't know. Am I overhyping it? If it's not gonna happen for a couple of years, maybe that's kind of pointless to keep it secret, you know? Like, maybe I should just involve everybody in the process and, like, do the art that I want to do of it. Or, like, I don't know, like, should this process of figuring out who she is, what she's about, and how she's designed, should that be out in the open? If your brain is like mine, best to strike while the inspiration iron is hot. Yeah, but can I keep it to myself is the question. Best to get stuff done and out there before the enthusiasm cools. That's what I'm worried about. That's me. My brain may be more ADHD than yours. Who knows? I feel some sort of neurospiciness, but I don't feel like... I feel like it definitely affects my personality and how I function, but I don't think that it's necessarily impeding my day-to-day life to the point where I would seek diagnosis at this point. That would probably be purely more for my own curiosity than anything, but I got something going on. I don't know. Yeah, because that's what I'm wondering. Is like, I don't know. Because I do have ideas that I want to share, and I also feel like the eureka moments that we had yesterday, the day before yesterday, were also as a result of being in a discussion with you guys, brainstorming the lore together. So I'm like, maybe that's more the way to go anyway. If Adderall was legal over there, I would say you might be better living it with it than without it, but since it isn't, I don't know how you rest move. Again, I don't know that it's really impeding my life too much. I don't know what that would look like for me. Like, I think my depression is more of an issue than my attention issues. Hi, Yuan. How you doing? I think it's fine. I think I'm fine. But there was one thing that I had a little aha moment while I was washing dishes, was the thing about the dollhouse in general. Hi, Bo! The thing about the dollhouse in general and what the stream looks like, because we talked about that a little bit. I want it to be obvious that this is a house. This is a dollhouse. This is a Japanese dollhouse. And even though I don't currently feel that I possess the skill to execute this, and I might maybe reach out to an artist or two to see if I can commission stream backgrounds, overlays, whatever, I realized, like, oh, each of the scenes in my stream should be a different room of the dollhouse. And really only as far as I got with that was if we are playing games, if I ever play games again. And maybe this is not the way to go now that I'm thinking about it, because I don't really play games on the stream anymore. If I play games again, then we should be in like a parlor, like a, like a early 20th century parlor or something. And I'm like, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know, because we never play games anymore and I don't want to waste any like beautiful backdrops or overlays. I'm less depressed when I'm more focused, for what it's worth on that. We also know you better than I do. Yeah. Again, I know I've got something going on. I don't think it's to the degree that I would seek medication. Yeah. Could be an old TV. Yeah. Thing is, okay, here's the thing that I'm also thinking about with this new lore, with this character, my new persona that I'm thinking of. I feel like it's gonna be kind of, what's the word? What's the word when you have like two or more like time periods kind of going on? It's like anachronistic. Like, because what I'm thinking, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. My persona, Jessie, she is a Western style witch / magical girl person. I haven't really boiled that down yet. Leaning more towards witch. There is some situation, she's growing up, she's showing a lot of magical potential. Something happens and she starts to get criticized, or she starts to being hypercritical of herself, or there's something that drives her away from her homeland. And she flies or teleports, does some sort of magic to like get away from her situation. And she ends up in, if it's not actual Japan, it's like a Japan-like world, culture, and is suddenly surrounded by magical beings of that realm. So yokai, kami, stuff like that. Isekai, yeah, basically. So where she's from is more like maybe like Victorian era kind of vibes, maybe. I'm not sure about that yet. It's just that I have some design elements that I'm thinking of that I would like to include. And this is what makes the truck this is what makes the talking about lore without talking about the design really difficult, because I have reasons for certain things. So maybe it shouldn't be secret. Maybe, okay, how about this? The actual design of the character and what she's about, we'll keep that out in the open. This will be like Jessie. Well, what is this now? This will be Jessie 4.0 is coming. My magical girl era is beginning. But when I actually make the VTuber eventually, I'll keep that secret until debut. How about that? Is that a good compromise? I think that's a good compromise. I'm going to unpin this. Okay, so here's why I'm thinking about Victorian stuff. Here, should I just show you guys? I've made a little doodle. I shared it in the mod chat. But I actually did a physical doodle, so we're going to have to go to the desk for a second, and I think it's a mess, but that's okay. Oh, that's fine. Okay. So in my little notebook here, I have drawn a little new Jessie art. So the main thing that I came up with, and it's such a simple thing, and it's one of those things where I'm like, why the hell did I not think of this before? I need a Kiki bow. I need a bow that communicates I'm a little witch girl, but it's simple, it's cute, and here's the thing, I made it a little bit more me by sticking little sewing pins in the knot of the Kiki bow. So it's not just ripping off a Kiki, it's also still me. So yeah, and that I sent this to Hoshi too, and he was like, yeah, that's much more like this is a character and less just you in a kimono, which has always been an issue that I've had, is like, is my design enough? Like that I always think about that. Because I was talking about this too on stream the other day, is like I want something, hi Cosmic. I wanted something that feels very me, but also communicates more about me and what I'm about just through visual elements, right? So most people are familiar with Kiki's delivery service and who Kiki is. She's a witch. So having that giant bow, that's gonna be like, oh, magical girl. But also the sewing pins are gonna be like, oh, crafty witch girl, crafty magical girl. I'm wondering if I'm gonna get rid of the hangeri, the collar, the under kimono, and just go straight from a lace blouse to kimono, because I think that might read a little bit better. I'm going to show you guys a Pinterest that I started this morning in just a moment here to kind of show you where my thoughts are going. I'm going to keep the knit haori. I don't know what I'm going to do with the obi yet. I'm still thinking about the obi, but here's the thing about the Victorian thing that I was talking about. In the Victorian era, they had these really cool, and I have pictures of these that I will show you guys in a second, these sewing tools, like scissors, seam rippers, needle, like holders, all sorts of little things in beautiful little filigree, ornate, like metal containers hung by chains from like a decorative like clip, or I'm not sure how it's attached yet. I need to research it a little bit. But I'm like, I need that. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I need those. So that's going to be part of it. I'm thinking maybe changing to boots. I want to do more kind of Western Japanese mix, because the story... Oh, it has a name? Oh, we will find out. We will find out in a moment. Because the story... A Swiss Army knife carabiner? The story is that I didn't come from this like Japan or Japanese place. I came from a different place, but I've taken this place on as my home. Is there a weapon? There are scissors, which could be a weapon, I guess. But yeah, I want to incorporate some lace somewhere. I don't want it to get too busy, so I'm going to have to think about how to keep it simple while still expressing all the things I want to express, and playing with the fashion of the kimono, not just being a simple kimono. Sewing needle enlarged. Sewing spear. But yeah, and I can also have different outfits. Like, it doesn't have to be this one thing, but also, so I was thinking of a mix of like Victorian era and then like Western Victorian era stuff. But then the Taisho period is like early 20s, like early 10s, 20s in Japan. And that's the period where from Meiji into Taisho is like mixing more and more Western culture into the traditional Japanese culture. So there's a lot more mixing. And that the mixing part is what I love. Also, cake is going to evolve. I'm thinking about making cake nekomata, which is a kind of yokai. So cake might have two tails. So these are the things that I'm thinking about, okay? How do we say that? Is that French? Chatelaine? Chatelaine? Chatelaine. 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 That is such an interesting word. Okay. I want to show you guys my Pinterest because I want to talk about this a little bit more before we get some art going. Yeah, baby gets 2 tails. And also, about this lore stuff, because I'm going to be basing things on, like, yokai and, like, things... I don't know, I'm going to have to look it up. I want to make sure people understand that this is just kind of loosely based on vibes more than I'm going to stay true to all the folklore, all the actual history of, like, how a kitsune is or, like, stuff like that. It's like, I'm fine operating off of vibes and aesthetic more than anything and just kind of telling my own story. And that's why I think I want to make it more of an alternate dimension kind of thing rather than like this is Japan in this time period. You know, even if it's supernatural stuff, like I don't want to have to do too much research. You know, I'm not writing a novel or anything that or, you know, something that needs to be completely accurate all the time. So Cake is a Pokemon now. Will she have evolutions like Eevee? No, she's not a Pokemon. That's silly. A magic gun? No. Guys, I'm very anti-gun. I'm sorry. No. I'm very uncomfortable around guns. I shot a gun once, and I was like, I never want to touch one of these again in my life. Would you have a magical casting implement? I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I personally like the kind of magic that just happens, like, more naturally, but I'm not opposed to, you know, if the magic needs some, like, focusing to have some sort of, like, natural wand or something. If I find a cool wand or, like, a cool branch in the forest, you know. You say that, Jesse, I'm already getting my people together to discuss rights for the video game. Okay, I want to look at my Pinterest. I also want to look up Chatelaine really quick. Yes. A decorative belt hook or clasp worn at the waist with a series of chains suspended from it. Each chain is mounted with useful household appendages such as scissors, thimbles, watches, keys, smelling salts, and household seals. That's exactly it. Chatelaine. I like that. Can always have your magical implements be like a special needle or a sewing box or something. Yeah, we'll see. Because sewing is also not the only thing I do. And one of the things that I like to do is like explore traditional Japanese crafts and see how I can incorporate them into the things that I make. So let's look at my Pinterest. Why is this so... This doesn't go up, does it? I would like... that's a really big... I just want to look at the pins. Hold on. Let's see if we can... That's stupid. Should we just move the window capture up, I guess? We'll just move this up. There we go. Okay. So there's a lot of different ideas that I'm going through with this. How many of you have seen Mononoke as in the ghost story Mononoke and not the Ghibli Mononoke? Because I forgot how much I fucking love Kusuri-san. Could have the magic lead towards Western. Yes. It will be Western, but I'm thinking it's just going to be like a very naturalistic kind of thing. Like the magic comes from my fingers, basically. Because like that makes more sense in terms of like when I'm making the dolls. Like, okay, because here's the thing. If I make if I have magic implements like needles and things, right? Then I already know that those things are supposed to be magic, right? But if it comes from my hands, and maybe I don't realize it comes from my hands, maybe I was taught wrong or something, and I think it comes from these like implements and things, and then I don't realize that I can do magic just with my own hands. I don't know yet. I'm thinking about it. But because the whole point is that I'm not supposed to realize that the dolls are coming to life because of me until much later, when this community's already built up and all this magic is rekindled. Anyway, Tsurugi-san is just there for vibes. I want the kimono seller to be what if the kimono seller, because this guy's name, Kusururi, is literally just medicine seller, like he doesn't have a proper name, and that makes him super mysterious. Maybe the kimono seller could also just be kimono seller. Kimono Uri-san. I want him to have that kind of mysterious vibe. I think that would be cool. Mysterious and hot. Listen, I'm married, I'm taken, but you're not wrong. I forgot how hot I found this character. I was like, oh shit, how did I not know I was bisexual? How did I not realize it earlier? I do recall from yesterday the possibility of you being an unaware, like, so the issue is, I know I'm supposed to be magic, and I've been told I have all this magical potential, but then I lose my confidence and I lose my magic, much the way that Kiki does. The thing that I'm unaware of is I think, I'm like, well, if I can't do magic myself, I might as well try to use these like magical materials to put something good into the world. And then I start making the dolls, and I think it's the kimono fabric that is doing the magic, but it's actually me. Anyway. Tsurugi sounds fucking hot. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm thinking about like the denizens of this Japan-ish place that I live now. Oh, oops, the window capture is in the wrong place. Hold on. Why is this? Oh, fuck. Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that. My stream's just held together with duct tape, I swear. There we go. Her magical materials, like his dark materials? That's cute. Is there a way this plot twist would be revealed over time? I mean, it's not like... Okay, so here's the thing. The lore, it's not like I'm acting this out. This is, you know, it's not going to be part of the stream where it's like, okay, all right, for today's stream, you guys, I don't know that you guys, you know, it's like, I'm not going to set up streams like that. The whole point of the lore is just to kind of bring a vibe, you know? And I think the way I'm going to tell this story is probably through art pieces. I'm going to, so like by the time we have this stream, I already know, like, I'm magic. Yeah, I'm not going to be pretending like, I'm not a magical girl, I guess. But I'm also technically not pretending that I am one. This is where I struggled before with lore and with people being characters on streams, because I was like, well, you're playing Minecraft, like, are you still pretending to be? But no, it's not that. It's not like I'm not gonna be 100% in roleplay mode all the time. It's just for fun. It's just for fun. This is just a story that we will all collectively know, you know? Could be that the clothes seller tricks you into thinking the clothes they sell are magic because they realize you are magic. They clock your magic and nudges you to try with their magic clothes. Yeah, so I'm thinking, I don't think they would, the way that I'm imagining their character, I don't think that they want to deceive me, but they're not gonna say anything. You know, like, if I go to their shop and they, like, introduce me to all of these beautiful pieces, you know, and I'm like, wow, these must be so full of magic and stuff, and they would kind of in a winky way be like, yeah, I suppose they are. But they wouldn't be like, you should try making things with these magic fabrics. It would be like maybe I would be like, well, what would happen if I made something out of these? Like if I cut them up and made something. He's like, I don't know, something might happen. But he's not going to say, like, because of you or because of the fabric. You just kind of be like, yeah, nudgy, nudgy, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, kind of, I'm not going to tell you, but I'm going to kind of gently guide you. Yeah, because I think there would be kind of a protective sort of, like, realize what's going on with me as a magical person. From some other world even, like, I don't know, maybe I'm the first to, like, show up in this world who isn't from another place like that. Like, maybe I'm the only one who has that sort of, I can't be the only one who has that sort of power, because I'm not that powerful, but yeah. I was imagining a role-playing scenario. No, maybe because I'm leaning on my D&D experience. No, you're fine. You're fine, and I get that. I totally get that. No, but, like, in the VTuber space, I think it's more just, like, this is a story about, my persona character, but it's not like we're having a roleplay session every time I stream. Because that's what I never got when I first started on Twitch. I was like, so wait, so people, like, pretend to be a demon while they're playing Minecraft? Like, what? I don't get it. But no, it's not constantly role playing. It's just like, it's just a story. It's just a story. It's like they notice and it's meant to be a push. Yeah, like just a little nudge. They could also have a minor version of it. A minor version of what? Jesse was born into this world while everyone else popped into it. I've never watched Has-Been Hotel. I don't think it's my cup of tea. Minor version of your powers. Maybe? I think that I want to keep them mysterious. I want to, like maybe they disappear from time to time and nobody really knows where they go. It's kind of like a Gandalf-y situation as well. Like maybe they're more like that. Yeah. But anyway, and then I've got like pattern designs and things I'm thinking of as inspiration for like my design, my outfit, stuff like that. There's just like pretty things like this. Got different kinds of lace to draw, ruffles and things. But yes, look at this. I want this to be on my stream somewhere. This embroidery hoop stand thingy. Oh, this is so cool. I wish I had this. Look how beautiful this one is. I wish I had these in real life. I want beautiful pieces of, like, crafting furniture. Like this. Oh, I would kill for this in my room. I would kill for that in my room. These are fucking antiques now, though. But yeah, so here's the chatelaine. Oh, it says right there, chatelaine. It says under, like, the title right there. But yeah, there's, like, all sorts of different designs of these, so I could really go all out to like figuring out like what these are gonna look like. But yeah, I have like little sewing scissors and a thimble. And what are these cards or something? Oh, there's no website that goes with this, huh? Can I search image with Google Lens? Dun, 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 dun. Like, what is this? What is this? Swivel aid memoir. What? What does that mean? We gotta do more Googling. Aid memoir. Aid to the memory. Are they just flashcards? What is the purpose of an aid memoir? Well, why is it on a sewing thing? Hold on. Is it just like a little notebook? guess it's just like a little notepad. Oh my god. That's cool. Sorry about that. Automod's been really sensitive lately. Might not be. It was just making me think about the show. Everyone except the main character grew up on Earth were sent to hell, while the main character was born there and knows nothing but hell. Kino said, but hell. What do you think of the idea that they are the reason you isekai? I think I'm not sure. I think because my whole point is that I'm running away from a bad situation. And I think maybe I fly into like a storm or something, and that storm is like crazy nuts, and then I pop out the other side of the storm and I'm lost in this yokai world. Yeah, I think they're just, it's like little notes, little notepads. But hell. Innuendo Nintendo. Okay, it's going well. We're looking at my Pinterest right now. Yeah. So yeah, I want to have one of these. So I'm looking forward to designing all this stuff. I'm excited to get drawing and looking at stuff. Look at this. So cool. Save. Oh, Keiki's here. Hold on. Hey, Keiki. Hello. I love how decorative this Victorian era stuff is. Keiki, come in. Come in. I absolutely hate that she just sits outside. Keiki the Nekomata. She's here. Yeah, so I think this is more for like stream design, like these things, just having these things around. But yeah, this was the original, I think, one that I saw that I was like, oh, ooh, yeah, this is, I could do so much with this. I'm really exciting. I'm really excited to design the chatelaine. But then there's also, oh, look at this little box. Okay, sorry. There's also like designs of like kimono, like mixing Western elements with kimono and how to play with that. Like I've been pinning a lot of that sort of thing as well, just for inspiration. This one's really cute. I've also been pinning, it's a whole smorgasbord of everything. I've also been pinning things for art style goals. Like I realized this morning. Keiki, are you gonna go out already? Alright, get out. I realized this morning that I would love to develop a style similar to that of Takahashi Rumiko, who did Ranma 1/2 and Inuyasha. I think I pinned a couple of things for her before. But yeah, I've got all these like patterns and things, designs. Look at this like retro looking sakura. Like this is so cool. This is so cool. I want to develop more of a style. I think I want to develop like a retro style. Look, somebody did her in a Takahashi style. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, I kind of want to develop that sort of style. Like I want to learn how to make that stuff. So yeah, so here it is. I had a bunch of like Takahashi style. This is cool. Isn't this smart? It's like a high school girl / fucking Junito like princess kimono. Really cool. Really cool. I'm also just seeing like how clever people are. There was one illustration, I think I skipped past it. This one! Look how fucking clever this is. It's like a miso bowl with the little lid. If you had told me to come up with like a character design based off of a miso bowl, I would be like, fuck, I don't know how to do that. This is so smart and cute and clever, and I wish my brain knew how to make up stuff like that. Ah, I love it. I love it. Anyway, this is cool. I like this one a lot. Fox. Very cool. Ooh. Oh, I like that too. I'm gonna save that. How fun. How fun is getting inspiration, you guys. Hi, Rika. Love seeing people personify items. Yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, so this is like my inspo board. I actually want this a lot. These are really cute with the tassels coming off the obi. I like those a lot. Yeah, I think tassels should definitely be part of it. But yeah, it's like retro vibes. Very cool. Very cool. I think I want lace to come out the bottom of my obi. For sure. I haven't decided what to do with the obidome yet. I think I do still want to keep the ribbon style obiage, like I already have on my model, but add some lace in there. But yeah, getting inspired. So I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do today, what we're gonna art today, but I do kind of want to just fill out these ideas in my mind and do some art about it. Inspo boards are important. They sure are. Alright, 1 second. I got some messages. No. Sorry, I'm getting some really sweet messages right now. Hell yeah, I love Professor Layton. Love Professor Layton. Okay. Shall we? I want to recreate this little notebook sketch that I did. Take my stabilization way down. Okay, what kind of a style we want to do this in? Ooh, I had an idea. Alright, let's see if I can get it out of my brain. I want a thicker brush than this. Not that thick. That's good. How do you do... Hold on. How do you do... I have this like pose in my head, but I don't know how to... It's like the legs go like back here, and then it's... There we go. I don't know what to do with the obidome yet. I ordered potatoes. We looked at the mail order grocery service that, I don't remember if I talked to you guys about that. I know I talked to my mom about it. We're trying out a mail order grocery service because they have more stuff that we can't get at our local store. And they had different potato varieties, so I'm going to try one. Listen, references and guides, don't sleep on them. Don't sleep on them. Half the time, the only reason I'm able to even do anything is because I have looked at guides and references in the past. Like, just because somebody can do something without currently looking at a reference doesn't mean that they've never used one. I think it's perfect to use guides and references. That's how you learn. Potato will not be in salad form. Potato will be baked and hopefully made into potato skins. I want potato skins so bad. Artistic reference pillowcase. You're silly. maybe as a character on it, and I like their pose. Jesse, you think of that? I didn't think of that, I'm sorry. For a sweet potato cake tomorrow? Hell yeah, dude. Who doesn't love a fucking sweet potato? Alright, guys. First meeting. What do you think? Kitty. Not Bakeneko, but Nekomata. So there's two different like cat yokai, and I barely know anything about it. But here I will read you what it says about Bakeneko. So the Bakeneko is a kind of yokai. I think the Bakeneko is like more. Wait, why did I choose Nekomata? I think because Nekomata has two tails. Bakeneko only has one, and so I don't know how you can like really differentiate it enough. It's a supernatural cat. But also, one explanation for Nekomata is that they become Nekomata, like they start as house cats, like regular domestic cats, and then they grow old and then eventually turn into Nekomata. Yeah. Yokai. Yeah, she's like, wait, who are you? Who is you? Who is you? Why you approach me? So I am thinking about putting lace or ruffles or something at the end of my kimono, like under my kimono. I also don't know how to draw boots very well, so we're gonna have to learn how to draw boots. But also, I'm not sure, am I gonna have my signature earrings still? Oops. Are we still gonna do these? Probably. Who is you? Why you approach me? Hi, Jeannie. I'm doing all right. Who is this? Hi, Goose. Who is this is? Who is this is? Oh, hold on. Don't peek. Oh, we still gotta we gotta make the don't peek screen. I forgot. Thank you. Jessie forgo. Jessie forgo. Yeah, I gotta work on that too. Alright, let's clean it up a little bit. Do another sketch on top of this. Do I need to develop lore about my earrings? Oh, I probably don't have the brooch yet because the brooch has Keiki on it. Heck yeah, earring lore. Let's go. Still haven't decided what's going on with my Obitome though. Why did I create an outfit that's so fucking hard to draw? The knit hardy is ridiculous. Jumbo knit hardy is so difficult. One day I'll be able to draw it with ease. But today is not that day. There's a lot of lines. Sure do. It is pretty. I clearly like the challenge. Oh no. to do about my Obi? I have not decided. Proves you aren't a bot spamming RNG pictures. That's true. The kind of mistakes that a human will make are different from the kinds of mistakes that AI makes, for sure. You can tell I'm a human by the way that I suck. Reminds me this weekend will finally be the right weather for me to wear the jumbo crochet. How are you inspired? Ah, yay! Yay, yay. One day I will make one. One day it will exist for realsies. It does kind of help to think of them like little hearts. Thing would be heavy as hell. Maybe it's a magic Howdy. Finally, everything makes sense. Need to look at a reference. I feel like the perspective is a little bit off. Something is wrongy. I What's bothering me? Something's bothering me. Does this need to be further down? I want it to look like I'm kneeling. I can't tell what the issue is. Hi, Dusty. I'm okay. I'm a little wondering why this looks weird to me. Also, I still have not decided what to do with the obi. So, with the obi, I know I want to keep this like bow obiage that I already have going on. Oh, hi Xeroth. And then I want to add lace, some sort of lace underneath it, but I don't know what to do in the middle here. Also, where's my chatelaine going to attach? Okay, how does chatelaines actually work? How do they attach? Let's figure that out first. Chatelaine. Chatelaine. Belt hook or clasp. Can I see the back of one of these? How do these work? It's so great that you guys can see the folks on YouTube now. How do they attach? How does being number 1, number 2 work in YouTube? I have no idea what that even means. Dusty's up there. The number's going up every time I message? Hold on. Let me see. I forgot that I posted a YouTube short. It's got 247 views. That's pretty cool. I posted my epiphany. No, it's not. I'm a liar. You liar. Let me go join you over there. Is that just how often you're chatting? Thank you. Thank Dusty for clipping it, honestly. I should post more YouTube shorts. Might get more eyeballs on the stream. XP? You guys are getting XP? Top 3 is special badges in chat, resets every stream. XP, you get XP by sending live chat messages and sending super chats and super stickers. Okay. So it's just different each stream, I guess. That's silly. Yeah, and Goose is there too. Keeping my YouTube channel alive. But I can't see the number 1, number 2 thing on OBS, so. Hello, Heidi. I just got a mezzo piano ad. I'm so happy. Anyway, I'm here for lore. Hello, welcome to the lore. Welcome to the lore. We're drawing me meeting Cake for the first time, who is now Nekomata. Should we fill Hoshi in? I'm gonna stretch a little bit. I'm still trying to figure out why this looks unnatural to me and how to fix it. I want to fix it! I want to fix it! We get stuff like that for interacting. Also, where's my react button for me to slap hearts with? I don't know what that means, but I imagine it might be something that I can only get once I'm monetizable? I don't know. Probs cut up the old Dollhouse VODs into shorts. Yeah, I just got it. Or just take some clips, like, from Twitch, because that's really easy. I just edit the clips directly on Twitch, and then I can just post them straight to YouTube. Looks like there's some decent pose references on Pinterest of women squatting kimono. Yes, please, Lorelai. I would love that. You don't have to put them in the Discord. You can just pop them in chat, and I'll grab it. Fill me in. Okay. So, I, Jessie, am a magical girl / witch who, as a child, showed enormous magical potential somehow. We don't have all the details filled in, but we're getting a general vibe. I'm showing lots of potential. People are really excited for what I can do. And then something happens. I don't know what the instigating thing is. Something happens. I lose confidence. I can't do magic. It's much like Kiki, when Kiki loses her magic because she's fucking depressed. Or maybe, I don't know if this happens before or after, but I run away. I run away from my situation. Something happens. I don't know. As I'm, like, flying away from this place, which, by the way, it's gonna be like a Victorian-ish era sort of vibe, purely because I want a chatelaine, and I will show you what that is. Hold on, let me grab our Pinterest board again. Thank you, Lorelai. I appreciate you. Let me grab these. Perf. Excellent. Thank you. I have a Pinterest board here. Mainly because I want to have these, like, Victorian era sewing equipment. That's where I'm gonna be from, okay? I fly into some storm or something. The storm sends me reeling into a Japan-like, I know, aren't they cool? Chatelaine. It sends me into a Japan-like place that's full of yokai and kami and stuff. And I start to integrate into this new community, but I can't do the magic like I used to. And I'm basically magical girl, gifted kid burnout mode, right? I get to know, and this is where Kusururi-san comes into play. I get to know, oh, this is not showing. I get to know some mysterious, maybe kitsune, maybe just we don't know what he is kind of guy who is selling used kimono that used to belong to the kami, to the yokai, to these magical, supernatural beings. And I'm like, oh, if I could just make something with these kimono, I bet these are full of power just by being worn by these amazing beings that I've learned so much about. This mysterious kimono uri-san is like, doesn't say anything, but it's like, yeah, maybe something will happen. Maybe that can help you or whatever. And I start making my little dolls out of the kimono fabric that he sells me. And they start coming to life. And I'm like, I knew it. This kimono fabric is full of magic. The first doll that I make is Beatrix. She can't speak or anything, but but she becomes my little companion. I meet Cake, and I don't know if we're gonna rename Cake, but because I think it's a really funny name for a Nekomata. But we meet Cake. She becomes kind of my familiar. All this stuff, right? And then at some point, like, I'm making more and more dolls. I'm creating these miniature houses and places that are actually almost like not quite portals to other worlds, but they are worlds within themselves. Like they're living little microcosms of like different places. And one day the magic around me keeps building and building. I feel this aura in my dollhouse, and I'm like, wow, this kimono fabric's amazing. It's helped me to kind of make magic things happen, even though it's not my magic. Like I lost that a long time ago. I had it as a kid, and now I don't have it. And then one day Beatrix speaks, and I'm like, oh my god, Beatrix, you can speak. The magic has grown so much. It's because we have all these fabrics around and making things out of this magical material. And she's like, oh no, Jessie, that's not it at all. It's because you were creating something. This is your magic. It was your magic this whole time. It was you splitting up little pieces of yourself that lives within each of us. Like, this is you. And I'm like, oh, So, like, that's basically the gist of that. Did I miss anything, chat? Did I miss anything that we were talking about? About adding to this? But yeah, I had a huge eureka moment the other day because we weren't even talking directly about the lore at that point. We were talking about like generative AI and how much it sucks and why, and like we were talking about, I think Star said something about her own personal experience like showing up in her writing, and I was like, yeah, I don't think you can ever make anything that doesn't have a part of you in it. And I was like, oh, that's it, you guys. Yeah, and I think that's why I'm so excited about it, because it's like I'm able to boil down, and also it has a lot to do with what I want this stream to be for people, what I've always wanted it to be, which is like a comfortable, cozy space, and the power and energy that the community, even having a community, gives me. She did, and she is. Even though I was here for the first epiphany, it's still making me tear up. It did move me emotionally because it's important. Like, because it's real. Like, yeah, I do feel like there's a bit of me in everything that I make. And also the power of community and human connection is so fucking important. I still have issues with confidence, with believing in my own potential and abilities, and my relationship with, how people saw me or described me in the past, and how, like, I actually feel inside, like, and, yeah, all of that. It's all identity-based, creativity-based, and, yeah. And then I'm gonna run to the kimono seller and be like, why didn't you tell me that it was the act of creation that was bringing these dolls to life? It wasn't the kimono fabrics at all. He's like, I never said anything about whatever, like, but yeah, I'm really excited about that. And yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out right now. I'm thinking more about like design elements right now. I was actually trying to look up how chatelaines connect, how they are affixed to the clothing, because I'm not sure. Is this a clip? Is this pinned? Is it a brooch type situation? How does this actually hook on? That is what I would like to know. This is so cool. Look at that. Oh, these are so cool. I want one. Even though I probably won't use it. Oh, hi, Aikopo. Come and de-stress. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh no, it's okay. I'm just looking it up right now. I should be able to find it. It's okay. Because I'll probably find it by the time somebody responds, to be honest. But yeah. Oh, that one's shaped like an octopus. That's interesting. Okay, here's a closer... Oh, does this have a picture of the back? Would be super cool. Okay, it is like a clip thing. Alright, so it could clip up on my obi. Like, the clip could point the other direction. So it has a thing, so... Here's the, like, fancy thing. It's got, like, a clip. Oh, it's got, like, a clip like this. So it goes, like, over the belt of whatever you're wearing, or here's your skirt or whatever, so it clips on like that. I could just make it so that it's this way and it clips up onto my obi. So that would be where that is on my person. But what am I doing about the obijime / obidome? Because this is something I haven't figured out design-wise yet. And I would like to figure it out. Alright, I'm going to look at these kimono kneeling references. Let's see. Okay, I think I was right in thinking that this part should be facing more at a diagonal. It should be more like this, and then my knees would be up here. Right? But then my arms are too low, so we're gonna move those. This is just a sketch, so we can move things, erase things. Does that look better? You know what? I think my instinct was also correct in that this area over here is too straight as well. Yeah. Do you like any outside input? For sure. Feel free. I'm seeing the design phase as sort of a collaborative effort because chat's already given me a lot of wonderful eureka moments, I think. This is not... Can you even see my butt from here? My howdy would be down here anyway, I think. So we're just gonna add more nitty doodles. Wait, it's not... Is it already time for baby to wake up? Oh no. Less about the design, more about the perspective. Okay. He's got his pillow over his face. feel like where the knees are is a little too back narrow right now. If you just sketch the leg shape in a new layer. Hold on. Let me turn my brain on. Where the knees are, it's a little too... Oh, like too far back? Too close to the chest. Yes. Okay, hold on. Yeah, because they should be under my... Is it my shoes that are... Is it the placement of my shoes? Should they be more here? Yes, I think that's probably it. Oh, I hadn't drawn them yet, that's right. Okay. I'll also look up references for boots later. Those look like sneakers right now. Those look like fucking sneakers, dude. It's just a sketch, it's fine. Still feels a little off, doesn't it? Excuse me. Okay, Cosmic, it was nice to see you. I actually should probably wrap up soon because the baby is awake. Oh, I know what it is. I think the Howardy should not be in front here. And then it's probably tugging more this way. Okay, I think that looks better. god, I was still using 15. My bad. Alright, I definitely want to figure out what to do about this situation right here. I don't know what's gonna go there. But I think we are getting somewhere. For sure. And I'm excited about it. Check this out. I'm excited. Happy. Happy. I'll grab some boot references as well. I'll grab some boots. But yeah, remembering how much that I love Takahashi Rumiko, like, it kind of makes me want to just absorb more of her art and see what, like, how I can incorporate the elements that I like, and get closer to something that I feel is very me. I love this already. I already love this, and I already feel like it's already more me. Like, how, I don't know how I've never thought to do the big Kiki bow. Yeah, the bow does so much. It communicates so much. And that's something that I don't know why. I feel like I have these eureka moments just years later. I'm late to every party, including my own. But yeah, I'm gonna think more about this, and yeah, and we will also draw Keiki as Nikomata, and it'll be good. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it. Yeah, because I think also we did make a lot of good progress today. And it was nice to just kind of relax and chit-chat. It went way too fast, though. These kinds of streams go so quickly for me. But also thinking about this, like, alternate dimension thing, this anachronistic vibe also, this, like, cultural overlap, I feel like helps me reconcile a lot of the things that I felt about my interests and the vibe, the aesthetics that I'm interested in. How I felt like, oh, these feel kind of mashed together. Like, I don't, like, nothing feels cohesive, but it's like, it feels much more cohesive when you put it in, like, an alternate universe, you know? And especially, like, a fantasy universe. It's like, yeah, anything can exist together if you want it to. So, like, don't even sweat it. All right. I gotta go get my son and think about what to do for lunch. But we're gonna head out and go say hi to a friendo. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you guys are excited about this lore stuff as much as I am. I know it might seem kind of maybe a little basic compared to, but I don't know. Jessie, hold on. I need to have a talk with myself. Miss Jessie, are you comparing yourself to other people? Maybe. Okay, you need to stop that right now. Okay, shall we? All right, I'm not comparing myself to other people. It's not basic. It's personal to me, and it works, and I like it, and it excites me, and that's all it needs to be. Okay. Jessie's into Webbo. I'm telling Mom. All right, let's see who's out there. Comparison is the thief of joy, and my middle name is Joyce. Please don't steal me. All right, let's go. Bye-bye, Copal. Let's see who's out there today. Ooh, what are you making? What are you doing? Are you making and crafting, my dude? Hello? Our friend Cabbage Boyo is doing some making and crafting? We're gonna go over there. We're gonna go say hi to Cabo. What is this avatar he's got? Alright, we're gonna go ask what the hell's going on over here. Please copy one of these raid messages. Sorry about that second one. It looks like this. Please copy and paste that. Let's go raid Cabbage. Boyo! Cabo, Cabo, Cabo! Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you had fun. I hope you had a nice, comfy, cozy time. I will be back probably tomorrow, but not the next day because we're going to Disneyland. We're going to baby's first Disneyland. So tomorrow I will try to be here. And I might be translating or I might be arting. I haven't decided yet. Most of my commission slots are open over on Vegan. Please go check them out. I have one custom commission slot left because I'm considering raising that price point. So if you want to get it at the current price point it's at, now's the time, do it. Bye Kay. Thank you guys so much for being here. As always, please be a doll for me. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you guys back in the dollhouse again real soon. Bye bye. Oh, 9-9.